Metaverse from Meta is bad and already failed. Believe it or not, the Metaverse from Meta is dead on arrival. In this video, we will tell you why this idea is dead on arrival. When Facebook announced that it was rebranding as Meta, everyone was happy, which brought attention to the concept of the Metaverse. But little did we know that there are a lot of issues that are already showing the beginning of the end for the idea. Neal Stephenson coined the term in a novel called Snow Crash in the year 1992. Obviously, this has nothing to do with the Facebook guy who turned his company and intends to hire 10,000 people to attend to the project, with a plan to spend about $10 billion to actualize the dream. The question is the idea right or dead game from the beginning? Watch this video till the end to find out. Welcome and thank you for watching a new video from NFT Rewind. We also have an NFT Rewind Instagram page with daily posts about NFT art, Metaverse, and NFT-related rewinds. Follow today. Our Instagram link is in the description. October 2021, which feels as if it was over 900 years ago, but it is in fact just our last fiscal quarter. Facebook shocked the world with founder Mark Zuckerberg sharing his goals and vision of a virtual paradise his company intends to build out of sweat, ingenuity, and blockchain. In his presentation, he made it known that the virtual world that is being built will be as detailed as the world we are living in, where people can do almost anything. The video depicted a world where they could jump into the 3D virtual space anytime they want, just like Matrix and Ready Player One. From a viewpoint, the concept is not wrong if you listen to him well. He said that the successor of the current mobile internet will be the Metaverse, and he wants to make sure that Meta is a significant player in the future outcome that is yet to come. Let us not forget that Facebook, now Meta, has spent companies encompassing the same portfolio to actualize his dream. Mark intends to stick a stake in the ground because he believes in the Metaverse concept so much that he is willing to bet his company on it. Needless to say that this announcement skyrocketed the value of NFTs and the Metaverse as a whole. Not only is Mark willing to bet everything on the Metaverse, but other gaming companies and big brands are also willing to put in a stake. Companies like Nike are endlessly dreaming of making a shoe for virtually everyone on the Metaverse. Assassin's Creed maker Ubisoft and Square Enix also joined the Web3 concept, with the introduction of crypto as a means of payment. We must note that most of these companies are following Mark Zuckerberg. In the video that was released about the Metaverse, at a point, Zuckerberg's avatar pulled up a 2D digital chat with a friend who was supposed to join them, who wanted to show off a piece of augmented reality art she had done. It's unclear how she joins or interacts. Still, it appears to be a virtual reality component of Zuckerberg's vision for the Metaverse, which serves as a business opportunity should the concept of Metaverse succeed. Well, here is the central issue. Facebook has made a ton of money in selling ads. Second to Google, it is one of the best platforms to search when trying to place ads. But here is where Facebook could fail. 1. Facebook is not good at making hardware. A good example is the Portal. That's the name of a device built by Facebook to make video calls with your Facebook friends. As much as the pandemic has shown us that people are willing to use FaceTime, this device has fallen short of expectations. People would prefer to use Zoom instead to stay connected with their loved ones, which they can't physically be with. Have you ever wondered why Facebook never disclosed how many Portal devices it has sold? Well, that's because there is a reason for that. Who wants to take pride in poor sales over a device that is not up to standards? Let's not forget that Facebook or Meta also makes Oculus. The device is used for virtual reality or VR headsets, which is good but not convincing enough for billions of people to strap themselves in for hours at a time. Wait, did you forget to mention that Facebook did not create Oculus? Yes! When it was bought, the company was already making headsets but hadn't made any progress beyond the sampling of VR games before Facebook acquired the company. The question is, why can't Facebook come up with something better? The answer is simple. Facebook can't build hardware, and really sophisticated hardware is the driver of this business. Needless to say how Apple's preparation to enter the Metaverse has dominated everyone's mind because of the hardware that they're preparing to launch. 2. Facebook is not much better at making software. With about 3 billion people using the Facebook apps worldwide, which makes it one of the most used apps globally, the interface is not user-friendly or well-designed. Arguably, Instagram and WhatsApp are far better because Facebook hasn't messed them up yet. This rise is a reason why so many people are gradually becoming to dislike the platform because of the fact that Facebook bombards you with so many settings that you need to use Google at times to navigate your way around. I use that at times that I don't know. How about you? The software Facebook built from scratch isn't great to think about. If you intend to build a platform where people can play games, school, work, and even entertainment, you are going to need more than a blue and white design. You have to do more. A good example is Horizon Workroom, a VR conferencing tool with floating bodies and a cartoonish environment like a Cartoon Network series. To be honest, a lot more is expected. Still, I fear maybe Facebook can provide what it needs. 3. Horrible at moderating content. The problem gradually becomes apparent in Facebook's ability to manage its platforms. When it comes to moderating content, I doubt anyone can say that Facebook does a great job. Mark Zuckerberg did admit that getting rid of hate speech and misinformation is too difficult for Facebook to be good at. However, Facebook is good at creating addictive social engineering tools that keep people engaged in using it to track your activity and show you ads. The platform is very good at recommendation engines and algorithms designed to show you content that keeps you engaged. If the metaverse is going to be a place we spend a lot of time, then it has to do more than traditional social media. 4. Facebook makes the experience worse for its users. Aside from the fact that Facebook does not control the kind of content that is being distributed on the platform, Facebook constantly makes changes on the platform in its favor, which makes it harder to use the app. One morning, you can wake up and realize Facebook changed an existing feature. Now you have to use Google or YouTube to navigate your way out. A good example is that Facebook keeps changing Instagram to make it harder. These days, it requires more tabs to share pictures while making shopping features more accessible. Systematically, it is more about business for them, although it is clear that Facebook's biggest concern is controlling its destiny. And in that situation, it's hard to see Facebook creating a virtual world that will be worth spending all the time in. The problem with the idea is just like a cigarette company deciding it would be a pioneer for the future of food and health stores. That's a shot in the leg from the onset. No one should take it seriously because everyone will point out that the cigarette store has no competence to produce healthy food the same way Facebook is trying to create what it doesn't have what it takes to create. I think this is getting so much attention because of the idea that whoever creates the metaverse will be a scientific god that Mark Zuckerberg is trying to be instead of insurrection and teen depression. We are living in an age where capitalists are trying to create another world for us. People like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg want to be off the planet Earth to create a different planet or universe. It seems kind of strange and nihilistic. If they really mean business, Facebook has a long way to go because no one will use Oculus. It's like a sign for no date. If Facebook can't manage its software and hardware, how exactly will Facebook actualize the future of Metaverse as something pleasurable as we expected? Kindly share your opinion in the comment box. And so, now you know. If you did like the video, don't forget to like and leave a comment. If you don't want to miss any further NFT, Metaverse, and crypto news, then subscribe to NFT Rewind.